Former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice, I hate to admit it, but Donald Trump is doing a. President Trump may not sound quite the same as other U.S. presidents, yet he trusts in American principles and values and he is trying to act to the greatest advantage of the United States, previous Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice stated to CNBC recently. I believe every president of the United States stands for our values, stated Rice, who was Secretary of State and National Security Counselor amid the administration of George W. Bush. You heard President Trump say, for instance, right after the Syrian chemical attack, we can't let that stand. What he was saying was the President of the United States can't let that stand. While the language may be different, and we might talk about needing to deal with policy, I think you're going to see that Americans' interests in values are always linked, Rice stated. It's early days in this administration. Let's remember that. Rice admitted that President Trump is in a tricky situation regarding the relations with Russia. She thinks that friendly relations with Russia are possible, but also said that any interference in our election has to be investigated and not just investigated to see what happened but to see how it doesn't happen again. She added, I hate to admit it, but President Trump is doing a great job so far. Taking all circumstances into consideration, he has been highly successful. Let's hope that every internal question will be solved quickly because that needs to be done before he starts solving the external questions, and by those I primarily think about North Korea and Russia. In the meantime, we need to talk about the business of governing because that's really what the American people want, she concluded.